West can do about this? Because it's not going to be happy that it's going to lose the petrodollar. So how would you expect it to fight back?
Well, they're exactly right. They will fight back. They will start a war. You know, maybe they'll start a war between Japan and China. You know, maybe they'll start a war with North Korea. You know, America will do anything to keep the U.S. dollar as world reserve currency. They will invade a country like Afghanistan. They'll stop at nothing, because this is the basis of the U.S. empire. It's not land-based. It's not based on material goods. It's based on rent-seeking. It's based on lending dollars, getting that income, and then when countries can't pay, they dismantle the assets and take them over. We saw in Latin America, South America. This is how America built its empire. The countries that are resistant to America's financial cartel are Russia, China, Iran. So now they figured out, you know what, we're going to split off from the dollar, and they can do so with this new contract. And they're embracing cryptocurrencies. Cryptocurrencies in this context is another way to de-dollarize. To de-dollarize, get out of the U.S. dollar. The U.S. dollar is being held up narrowly with the Pentagon's various actions around the world and a lot of market machinations from the central banks. But once the cat's out of the bag, you know, look for the dollar to have a very significant crash.
And among the countries you...
Call Allah Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai. I want to give all praise and glory to Yahweh Ba'asham Yahushai Ba'asham Rakah Kadash. Double honors to our elders, our elder apostles who rule Great Millstone well, and Shalom to all your Akim. May you brother endure to the end. Shalom. Just like you heard, how are they going to come out of this situation that they're in right now? Huh? They're going to create war. That's what that man said. Kaiser, he said, they create war. That's what they do. They invade a country and they create debt in that country. And when the country cannot pay it back, they overtake the country and take all the natural resources, including the people. Okay? And this is Obadiah. We'll go with verse 2. Behold, I made thee small among the heathen, thou art greatly despised. They're the minority. Edomites are the minority of all the races, of all the nations on the earth. But they are the most hated. Okay? Because what do? They create war for nothing. It's just for their own pleasure. Because honestly, the earth could produce enough for everyone. But see what it is they're so greedy that they take everything, including they want your soul. Verse 3. The pride of thine heart have deceived thee. So the pride in Esau's mind deceived them. They think they could go to war again. They said, hey, we go to war, we make money. That's the pride of America. Even in their so-called anthem, they have home of the brave, land of the free. Right? Back in the day, it was a badass, like you was a badass if you was an American. But not no more. Your pride hath deceived thee. Thou that dwellest in the cliffs of the rock, whose habitation is high, that saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground? And that's what he thinks. He thinks, who can bring me down? Who could stop me? Esau's, in fact, if you hit a white man compared to if you had a fist fight with a black man, you would get more charges, more heavier sentence if you was to fight a white man than if you was to fight a black man. Who could take this white man down? You kill a white cop, see what happens. Kill a white man's dog, see what happens. All right? So, in their mind, who could take them down? That's why, and honestly, no one can but the Most High. No, we don't have the ability in our hand. The gun is not our blessing. The grenade is not our blessing. The bomb is not our blessing. All right? Yahweh Ba'asham Yahushai Ba'asham Rakah Kadash. This prophecy is our blessing. The curses that we are under right now are our blessing. Because honestly, many brothers could testify, if you had what you wanted, you would have destroyed yourself and everyone else around you many times over. So honestly, your curses are your blessings. That's what kept you alive. Because you wasn't able to get every woman you wanted. Because you couldn't get every amount of money, every drug you wanted. Because us, in this wicked state, we would have killed ourselves and everybody around us. But Esau, it says in verse 4, though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, and the eagle, they think it's an amazing bird, but honestly, it's like a vulture. It's a filthy creature. It's unclean. And though thou set thy nest among the stars, thence will I bring thee down, saith Yahweh. And that's been the fall of America. Ever since they put their craft on the moon, America's been falling. Well, it's coming to an end now. Verse 5, if thieves came to thee, if robbers by night, how art thou cut off? Would they not have stolen till they had enough? If the grape gatherers came to thee, would they not leave some grapes? So say someone broke in your house. Yeah, they took your TV, but they would leave something behind. They'd leave your groceries behind. They would leave your dog behind. They would leave your, depending on the situation, they ain't going to take your whole house. Esau will come in. He'll take your family. He'll take your house. He'll take your ability to feed your family, the ability to be free, at least somewhat free in the society. He would take you, take your soul. He would put you in a dark, concrete cell full of water and rats. He could make everybody, he could take your reputation. He could actually say you're a child molester, even though there's no proof, and fucking destroy you. He could say you rape and abuse women and fucking destroy you. So Esau, he could take everything from you. That's why he's so fucking wicked. It says here, how are the things of Esau searched out? How are his hidden things sought up? All the men of thy confederacy have brought thee even to the border. The men that were at peace with thee have deceived thee and prevailed against thee. They that eat thy bread have laid a wound under thee. There is none understanding in him. I mean, there is no understanding in Esau. That's why they go to science, because they have no faith. They have no Holy Spirit. So they're a carnal man. They only believe in what they could touch and what they could see, what they could feel. All right? So they can only feel what they feel. They don't care about what you feel because they can't understand that. That's why they're able to kill you so easily. That's why they're able to exterminate millions at a time, because they don't have no emotion towards it. They're like a dog, and a dog could come up, catch a little baby cat, and just tear it to pieces, and not feel a fucking thing about it. That's their nature. They don't feel. All they feel is hunger. All they feel is want. All they feel is cold. All they feel is a need to have sex. That's it. They don't care about anything else. That's how they do. That's why they shitted on this earth. They sucked the oil out. They polluted everything. Because honestly, they're like dogs. They'll eat and shit in the same hole. I've seen dogs do it. I've seen dogs piss in their own water. This is how Esau is. Because right, this system, there's piss in your water. It says here, verse 8, shall I not in that day, saith Yahweh, even destroy the wise men out of Edom, and understanding out of the mount of Esau? And see, America, when Germany was conquered, or, I should say settled down, restrained, they took all the Nazi Germany scientists and they put them into NASA. That's where you got NASA. Those are the German scientists from Nazi period of time. There's not gonna be no prisoners. We ain't gonna take no prisoners. There's gonna be slaves, but you're not gonna be a so-called prisoner. You're going to be a slave. And if you don't do what you're told, since you don't understand, we're going to beat it into your head. All right? Because we're going to be able to get paybacks. The Israelites, the children of Israel, starting with the elect under Yahushua, are going to get payback for what you've done to our people. And rightfully so. Rightfully so. Because even in this society, they say what goes around comes around. Right? People like to get justice through their so-called justice system. Well, the greatest justice payback is coming. And it's going to be for the children of Israel. And that's what you're seeing right now. You're actually seeing the Roman Empire fall. You're seeing the Greek Empire fall. You're seeing Esau's empire fall. His whole time he was ruling, he said, who could take me down? Well, you asked for it. Yahweh Ba'asham Yahushai. And they're going to turn your own hand against you. They're going to have Esau kill Esau. That's why you think Russians are bucking up against the American Edomites. The Jewish, they're starting to buck up against the American Edomites. Because once America's dollar is no good, what good is it if you give anybody $1 billion? Who cares? But guess what? They're going to feel the effect from not having that currency. So guess what? They're going to turn their back on you too. So great judgment is about to be handed out throughout the whole world. And you know what? We celebrate to that. Every day, honestly, I feel great every day. I jump out of bed just to check to see if an explosion happened, to see if the stock market crashed, see who died. I know every morning something's going to happen. So I enjoy this truth. I really, honestly, I rejoice. Every morning I jump out of bed just to see the destruction of Esau's kingdom. It's a beautiful thing, brothers. But with that, call halal Yahweh Shem Yashai. Double honors to our elders who rule well, and shalom to all you Akim pushing this truth. Stay sincere and endure.